Good morning, everybody. The time is exactly 8:19 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, date 7/10 of 19. What do we have here again? We're going to cover this Netflix. Again, we had a gap up, then we come straight right back down, and this is our trading app. It's a market maker app. So each one of these lines that you see here are 45 pennies per 16th, and it's extremely accurate. We have a zero IR, and this is the Panther app. Now, listen, just like yesterday when we gapped up and the 375 calls went straight up, today we have a gap up. We've had other upgrades on it as well. But you can see exactly where this is mathematically. And not only that, we put in more shorts again this morning on the gap. Like I said, every gap is a short. Every gap, every headline is a gap. It's a short. Now, what I am going to show here, 99.99% of option traders have never seen a call chart or a put chart, let alone know how to use one. But what are you doing? You're trading options based on what? Here's the intraday high. So that high on these call contracts, they exactly went to, and it's a 385 put, the high on these were 850 on the highs. The buy over here was $4, and we started buying them at $4.50. Then they went straight up here to high right here is roughly 850. And currently, right now, that high is 779. The wholesale bid down here was 405. And how did we get that? Well, it's very simple. Do you see that gap? And do you see it? We were shorting gaps, and we are going to continue to short the highs in this volatility. We had the FOMC meeting speaking today, but once again, this is a follow-up from the 375 calls yesterday. So this is the 385 put that's in the money, and it is. And we can see that Netflix right now, when we take a look over here, that IR is 45 pennies per line, which is a 16th value based on fractions. It's right to the penny. So the current trend ratio is minus 29. When this trend ratio goes higher, then you go lower. So it's just a little introductory and whatnot. So let's go back to the put side of the market. Here it is, that wholesale bid, $4.50. They ran up on when Amazon was going down. They ran right back up to $8.10. That was a 100% trade. This is a 385 put chart. You don't even know they exist. Most people, 99% of the people trade options based on what, man? I'd like to know. You know who you are. We're opening your eyes. It's time for you to take responsibility. Once again, the Panther app was a sell gap. There were a lot of sell gaps. You got FOMC, Jerome Powell testifying. But now we're going to look at flipping the call side of the market, which would be the 375 calls that are going to be real cheap. And I will show you what the 375 call looks like right now. Okay, this is a 375 call on Netflix. Now, when Netflix came down and the puts went up, we just made a low. I want to let you know where it is. It's 495 on the low. The high of that 375 call today was $10, and it was. Well, actually, you can go right back over here, and there was a peak right there, which clearly says it was $10.60. $10.60. That's what it was on the call side again this morning. This is a follow-up from yesterday. This is a call chart. This is a call chart. 99% of the people don't even never seen one, let alone how to use it. Listen, the calls are down here now. You can see how they're tanking. Why is that? when those calls are losing value, it was because the 385 puts are paying all the way down. This is a bottom right now in Netflix intraday. Markets have been open 2 hours, but we can see how weak it is. Now let's go back to the call chart of the 375, 30-minute candles. Right now we're looking at buying this one because it's going to come all the way down and it's going to be a good trade going back in, all of which is being done intraday. Right here, right now, call chart, put charts. We have the Panther application. Each one of these diamonds that you see right here are robots. There are robots that keep up with the algorithms in the market and they're right to the penny. So this is the outcome. This is a 2 hour trade. This is a follow up from yesterday.